we're also going to go live on Instagram, I think. We'll see. Okay, awesome. So it's me and Evan here. Hello, you guys. Hey, Facebook. So we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram going. We are so pumped to be here sharing essential oils with you guys. So we are excited to be engaging with you guys. The beauty of technology is we get to connect from all over the globe on multiple platforms. We are thrilled because we have a lot of guests coming, of course, from the U.S., but also from the Philippines. So welcome. So
thank you.
This is Evan. This is my husband, Evan.
Hi, everybody.
We're going to be talking about the top 10 oils. So I just want to invite everybody who's popping on, ask your questions from the get-go. We actually are going to be addressing concerns. We'll see them pop up here. I know. I have the better vision, so I'll be the one to read. He can't read from far away. So, awesome. Hello. Maximo says hi to you, honey.
Oh, hey, Maximo.
What's up? Vivi, hello. Yolanda. Hey, let us know where you're coming in from as you're logging in. We are so excited to be connecting with you. Baby Tatame Zen is saying hello.
Oh, okay.
Mandy, you guys, this is so fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. So for those of you that are maybe meeting me for the first time, if you're a friend of Evan, I'm Melissa Esquera. I am an essential oil advocate. I love and use essential oils every single day. My background originally is in functional medicine and chiropractic. So I have a big background in natural medicine and natural solutions. And I resonate so wholeheartedly with doTERRA because they are all about taking the power of natural healing and putting it into the hands of everybody in your own home. That really enables you to step into this place of being the healer in your own home. And I love that because I feel like it's that kind of ownership that's really going to be what transforms our healthcare system. And it also allows us to be able to make changes in our home and save a ton of money while everybody gets healthier. So we're going to share with you guys the top 10 oils today and some of the more common ways to use them. What are you going to cover today?
We're going to talk about the doTERRA difference. There's a bunch of different essential oil companies out there. We're going to talk about how doTERRA has set itself apart. We're going to talk about basically what essential oils are, how to use them, and how to get them.
Perfect. Okay. So if you have a question, go ahead and pop it in the comment section. Again, if you're just jumping in, we've got lots of people on a couple different platforms. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you have a question about essential oils that you want answered, go ahead and pop it in the comment section. We would love to address them today. So we're going to actually kick off today talking a little bit about what essential oils are and how we use them, and also why our oils are a little bit different. So go ahead, Evan, take it away.
Talk about what essential oils are.
Yeah.
Okay, so about the doTERRA difference. doTERRA is one of the largest essential oil companies in the world. We work with families that want to figure out how to use natural solutions for their everyday lives. People turn to us when they want to increase energy with less chemical concoction. So they want to decrease the effect of the side effects of harmful stimulants, and they want to increase their quality of life. doTERRA offers a full line of essential oil kits to help you with your health goals, whatever they are. doTERRA has raised the bar in the essential oil industry. Our oils are pure with no fillers, no artificial ingredients, and no dilution. They go through 5 levels of testing to ensure purity and potency. So that means that when you see the doTERRA label that's on all these bottles here, you can be assured that you have the highest level of health benefits. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee on any of our oils, so that means in the first 30 days, if you're not happy with a product, you can get 100% back in product credit or 90% back on a card if you order.
Cool. Evan, you didn't introduce yourself. I just introduced myself.
Okay, my name's Evan Esquera. Me and my wife are married, I guess. I have been, we've been building doTERRA for about 5 years. About 2 years in, I got involved with the oils. I had my first experience with Deep Blue. One time when training for a professional fight, my knee went the wrong way. and the deep blue really helped me with that. So, I've fought professional for 10 years. I own a mixed martial arts gym, and I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
What's your favorite essential oil?
Well, it changes all the time, but I'd say my favorite right now is Breathe.
Okay, how come?
And that's because it's always been my advantage in athletic performance. My cardio has always been my advantage. Mm-hmm. So anything that has to do with increased cardio or increased respiratory function is really speaks to me.
Right.
So
what do you notice improve with Breathe?
So what I notice with Breathe is that my airways open up and that I'm more focused, and I could drop into the zone and be assured that I will never be pulled out of it by trouble breathing.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about Breathe first. This is a Breathe bottle, you guys. Evan's talking about how you can use Breathe for respiratory support. Go ahead and experience it. One drop is all you need with our essential oils because they're so clean and pure. So you can rub your hands together. What's the trick you use to get it into your lungs super fast?
So you can just, so when it's really strong, I can only just take it in this way, right? But to increase the strength of the oils, I like to cover the bottom of the oils right here. Cover the bottom of my hand and inhale.
So you make a little inhaler with your hand. So if you deal with struggled breathing or, seasonal sensitivities like trouble breathing with your lungs, asthma type stuff, respiratory distress, allergy type things, Breathe is going to be really great because as you inhale the Breathe, it causes bronchodilation. It opens up your lungs almost immediately. How many of you guys that are watching have tried Breathe and noticed how it opened up your lungs really quickly? We'd love to hear from you. You can also just apply it over the chest. And what's so great about Breathe is there's peppermint in there, which naturally opens up all the airways. And there's eucalyptus and melaleuca, which helps to rebalance the immune system that's living throughout the lining of the lungs as well as the lining of the sinuses. So if you struggle with like a consistent challenge with breathing, whether it's sinus or lung-based, the essential oils are naturally going to go in and help to reharmonize the flora. So essential oils are naturally, essential oils are naturally immunomodulating. So in nature, their whole function on a plant is to protect the plant. To protect the plant from things like bacteria and fungus and parasites and, viruses. And so naturally essential oils, they live in nature to be the immune system of the plant in the way. So as we introduce those phytochemicals into our bodies as humans, they of course take on that same role. They're going to go in and combat foreign things that don't belong in the body. So they act like little immune supporting agents in our system. So if you struggle with chronic immune challenges, like anything that could be challenging breathing, any of these essential oils are going to be supportive. But we know that peppermint and eucalyptus and melaleuca that are all in the Breathe blend, by the way, they're going to actually probably be the most effective way to go after respiratory challenges.
And Breathe is also good for snoring. So,
somebody said snoring in our group. They wanted to know about that.
Okay. So what we do is, 1 second.
You could do it on the bridge of the nose, or if you have a spouse or a partner who's telling you that they won't let you put oils on, you can trick them.
Yeah.
And
you put it here in a diffuser. We have we'll put a diffuser in our room maybe at night. There's you put water in and you put a couple drops of oil in there. There's a light in here, right? So for some kids that want a night light, it could be good for them, or you could turn the light off.
Yeah, and it just runs continuously. And if the water runs out before the time runs out, it automatically shuts off. Hey, Sophia, good to see you on here. So if you are just popping in, and Sophia is sharing with us her Breathe story. She says it's amazing for respiratory and lung support. It can also be great for people that need emotional support for trouble breathing and panic attacks. Totally. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so next oil is going to be, what should we talk about next? Lavandula?
Yeah, okay.
You want to talk about lavender?
Lavender.
Are you scared to talk about lavender?
No, I'm not talking about it.
What do you guys use lavender for? If you're just tuning in, share with us how you use lavender. Go ahead. Take
Okay,
it away.
so lavender is another one that's really good for sleep, right? So we put lavender in the diffuser, or we could put it in hot water before you go to sleep at night. So after a hard day, and personally, I run the gym, so I have nighttime classes. I have a 7:30 to 8:30 class, and you kind of got to be revved up to make sure that other people are revved up also,
Yep.
right? So since I increase at 7:30 all the way to 8:30 p.m., I get back in I get home like 9 p.m. and I try to go to sleep by like 10 or 11. So it's really fast to go from total peak to rest. So what I do is right when I come in the door, I would put a drop of lavender, and for me, I put it in like cold or lukewarm water just so I can pound it right away, just so I could start to relax for nighttime sleep.
So as an adult, I recommend always, especially for those anxiousness type people, my default is hyper chihuahua, if there's a default like that. I have a really hard time calming down. So I love the lavender with hot water and honey. It's actually like my evening time ritual. So I highly recommend that. Eileen actually shared that it knocks her kids out. Eileen, thank you for sharing that.
Right.
Eileen is a mom of 4 littles, and from age ranges, I believe her oldest is like 7, and her littlest is maybe 3, 2 or 3 maybe, right? So you can put the lavender, you can actually put a drop on the bottoms of the feet for kiddos, or even a couple of drops down the spine. You could even diffuse lavender in the bedrooms for children. It helps to relax them. I actually have a lot of mommy friends whose kids ask them to rub lavender on their feet before bed because it helps to relax the children, because sometimes bedtime is scary because it's dark, right? And there's some resistance around that with kids. So lavender helps to kind of create this really soothing ritual around sleep, right?
Another way you could do it is in a warm bath.
Ooh, it's
right?
great.
So a warm bath before you go to sleep, it could be good.
That's a good one. And then for any allergy sufferers, I have always had allergies since I was a kid, and lavender is freaking fantastic. A drop under the tongue to help get rid of that itchy sensation. Like, if you get that itchiness in your nose and itchiness in your throat, a drop of the lavender will kill that. It kind of acts similarly to how, it's like nature's antihistamine. It helps to soothe that irritation really quick without those ugly side effects. Josephine calls lavender a mother's mute button. That's hilarious. Oh, Janelle, awesome tip. She said bug bites. You can use lavender for any type of skin irritation. Also for burns. Oh my God, there's so many different uses for lavender. Like, we have lavender in my kitchen because I'm a terrible cook and I burn myself quite frequently in the kitchen. So anytime somebody grabs like a hot plate they're not supposed to, or if you hurt yourself in the kitchen like me, you can reach for lavender and it takes away the burn. In fact, you won't even have a scar in most scenarios with burns in the kitchen. Okay, great. If you guys have questions while you're popping on, let us know. If you're just joining us on Instagram, we just had a bunch of people pop in. Let us know where you're coming from. So good to see you guys on here. If you have questions about any oils, let us know. Calms redness after waxing. Lavender. Also, you can use lavender in your mascara. Don't get it in your eye, but you can use it in your mascara to help naturally lengthen your lashes. Just a little. You didn't know about that one, did you?
No.
Are you going to start using it on your lashes now?
No.
Okay, next oil. Hey, Carmel, awesome. Aaliyah, thanks for telling us. Salvador, hello. Okay, next oil. Digestin. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, a little bit. So, we have single oils. doTERRA has single oils. It also has oil blends. Most of the oil blends are named very appropriately after what they do. So Digestin is obviously to help with digestion, right? It helps with indigestion, heartburn.
Leo just got on. Sorry. Pia.
Okay.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah, indigestion, heartburn. It helps if you've just eaten a big meal. Mm-hmm. So I like to definitely bring this if we ever go to like a family party where there's a lot of food out.
Yeah, we like to eat.
Yeah.
So it soothes digestive issues. If anybody ate something bad, like a bad, like not fresh food, and your stomach's not feeling that awesome, you could apply the Digestin simply right over the belly. Hey, Mackenzie, good to see you, girl. Right over the belly. If you deal with occasional, reflux symptoms, you can use Digestin to soothe those symptoms. You can also use Digestin for any children who might be dealing with digestive issues. It's safe to use on kids. Now, when you're using oils on children, we recommend that you dilute it a little bit with some fractionated coconut oil. So doTERRA has a really great fractionated coconut oil. You can use about a tablespoon per 1 drop. That's pretty heavily diluted, just depending on the age of your kid and how frequently you use the oils. Or you could simply apply on the bottoms of the feet as well. The off-label use for Digestin, you guys, we have so many different tips and tricks with how to use the oils and these off-label ways, but I like to use Digestin when I'm not feeling good and I feel like I have a lot of stuffiness. The reason for that is if you have a lot of congestion, it's really mucousy, you can use Digestin because it has fennel in it, and fennel helps to break that up, thin it out so that you can flush, and it gets rid of that congestion really, really fast. And I'm bringing that up because it is right now it's totally allergy season in the Bay Area, San Francisco area where we live. So we're hearing so much about that. Hey Jen, she says hi. Jen Richardson says hi.
Oh, hi Jen.
What's up, Evil?
Hi.
That's Evan's fighting nickname. And your mom just popped on.
Oh yeah.
Hi Eva. Okay.
I have one story about Digestin. It just happened a couple weeks ago. I went to the Philippines. We're going to the Philippines 1 week every month to talk to people about essential oils in person. So if any of you are in the Philippines, direct message us and we could meet.
We've got some classes happening in Cebu later this month and also Manila.
In Manila, in Cebu and Manila. So last time I went to the Philippines, one of my friends that went with me ate something that didn't agree with him, right? So all night long he was in the bathroom. He had upset stomach and he just had to run to the bathroom all day. So that was one whole night. He didn't sleep the whole night. Then the whole rest of the next day he didn't eat at all because he couldn't hold anything down. So it took forever for him took about 12 or 13 hours before he was even open to the idea of trying essential oils. But at that point, after not eating all day, he was open to anything. So we put the essential oils in some water and it calmed his stomach down instantly. And of course, after that long, he was hungry. So he ate and then he just kept drinking the Digestin with water all day while he was eating, and it was all good, cured instantly.
It's a great oil for anything going on in the stomach, and also it's a great if you've been drinking and you came home and you've had maybe 3 or 4 glasses of wine, or maybe for some of you it's several glasses of rum and Coke. You can use Digestin over the liver to help your body better handle processing that alcohol. It actually helps to deter hangovers, which is awesome. Okay, if you guys, hey Jennifer, if you're just popping on, let us know where you're coming from. If you have questions, let us know. Oh, Mackenzie has a Digestin Testament. Yep, she's been using it for congestion. Awesome, so great. Cool. Yeah, the rum. Okay, so next oil is frankincense. You guys, this oil is super popular in our house. That's why it's almost out here. We use it every single day. Frankincense is liquid gold. You can use it for so many different things. When in doubt, use frankincense. It's so good for immune support. It's fantastic for joint support. I actually use it for brain fog. We had a lot of people ask about focus. If you use frankincense every day, throw one up in the comment section and let me know what for. I'd love to hear it. But for brain fog, actually one of my favorite tricks is to do a drop. Look at this, we're almost out. Come on out, babe. Right into the mouth. Use it for brain fog, right?
Oh, yeah. I used it right before we started this class.
Yeah. So frankincense, what's so unique about it is it has the potential to get into the brain and nourish the brain. It's also really great for going in and nourishing our cells. So it's great for cellular renewal. If you're wondering, what do I care about cellular renewal? Trust me, you care about cellular renewal when it comes to your skin. So frankincense, you can actually do a little drop in your moisturizer and apply it, especially over like the eye area, not in your eyes, but you know, the little crow's feet, every single day right here, just to keep your skin looking nice and youthful, making sure that the cells are renewing appropriately. You can also use frankincense for joint discomfort. So frankincense is naturally from the Boswellia tree. So it has all these properties that have the ability to go in and help to lower inflammation in places where you might have been chronically inflamed. So for Evan, he works out like 3 times a day. Literally, like I'm not even over exaggerating. He owns a mixed martial arts gym, trains jujitsu, holds pads for Muay Thai and boxing, does, you know, CrossFit, running, sometimes cycling. And so for him to keep his joint, can you even tell this guy's going to turn 40 next month?
Yeah.
Two months from now. Look at him. Frankincense, anti-aging, and keeps inflammation down, right? But, I mean, you apply deep blue and frankincense together all the time.
I
right?
apply deep blue and frankincense for the Filipinos out there with sensitive skin. If you want all the benefits of the frankincense, but you can't apply it to your skin because whatever might happen, we can put frankincense in a veggie cap, or you put under your tongue and you take internally. So that is distinct to doTERRA oils. Right? doTERRA oils can be taken in internally because of their levels of purity and potency.
Right. So with doTERRA, they source from all over the world, from the region where the plant is actually going to have the most benefit.
Most therapeutic benefit.
For the human body. So plants, even if they're the same plant, they will vary phytochemically from region to region. You know, things like, you can definitely use them with sore knees, Michael. So things plants from region to region will actually vary chemically based on like the soil and the soil content and the water and the elevation and things like that.
And salt in the air and all that stuff. Yeah.
Right. And so what's great about doTERRA is they actually will source based on from plants where we will receive the greatest medicinal benefit. So the greatest therapeutic benefit. And so our frankincense actually comes all the way from Somalia, which is fantastic. And also, they're not just sourcing where we'll get the greatest physical benefit, but they also take every liter of oil that's received from their farmers, who they work very closely with. And in third world countries, when they're working with farmers in third world countries, doTERRA has so much philanthropy where they go back in and they work on building up a lot of these communities. So we have a huge philanthropy called Healing Hands, which I absolutely love about this company. So what's so great about their oils is that they test every single liter of oil that the company receives is tested to make sure there's been no adulterations. And that's why they're so confident in saying you can ingest their oils. Now, not all of their oils are meant to be ingested, and it's not because there's any difference in the therapeutic value, but it's just because that plant is not meant to be ingested. With things like wintergreen, for example, you wouldn't want to ingest. Mackenzie, so with frankincense, this one's totally safe for ingestion, and I love that Mackenzie actually shared one cool way that you could do it is you could put a drop on your finger like this and put it on the roof of your tongue, and because of the size of the oil, it's actually going to be able to penetrate up into that soft palate and over into affect the pineal gland and also the pituitary gland. Those are 2 glands that are really important in modulating sleep, the pineal gland, but also the pituitary gland for modulating the hormone system. So if you're somebody that deals with anxiousness or low mood, putting frankincense on the roof of the mouth is a really powerful way to help creating some shifts in that endocrine system. Okay, so what about using it? Hi, Denise. I'm sorry, I can't read this question. I'm going to have to figure that out. Gary says, what's up, Evan? Peppermint is his favorite. Awesome. Hey.
Oh,
hey,
Gary.
Cherise.
Oh, crazy.
Hey,
Gary was in Temecula.
Oh, hey. Awesome. Okay, so thank you for sharing that, Gary. And then we had another question up in here. Corey. Corey takes frankincense every morning with copaiba just to start the day off right. Hey, that's a total power brain food combo. Frankincense and copaiba. That's freaking brilliant, Corey. I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so moving forward. Will you go grab? Do we have the deep blue rub? Josephine,
Nah,
if you're
I don't
on,
think so.
you have my Deep Blue rub. Josephine, me and Josephine we taught a class with Josephine, who's on here. She has our Deep Blue rub, so we can't demo that one right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it. So Deep Blue, go ahead.
Deep Blue.
Let me see if we got the oil right here.
Oh.
Talk about Deep Blue, babe. Oh, God. Okay.
Deep Blue. All right. So Deep Blue rub is the gateway drug for most men. I'm not drug, right? So gateway oil for most men. Most men have a Deep Blue experience, and it opens them up to the idea of using essential oils, and that curiosity, that openness, leads them to all the other oils. So any women out there who have a husband who they would like to try essential oils on, try Deep Blue rub first, right? So there's is this Deep Blue? Okay, well, there's a ton of different things that Deep Blue does, right? It can help joint pain, help muscle pain. Well, that's about it, right? I mean, it helps with joints and muscles.
Joints and muscles. So if you deal with achy joints, achy wrists, we just had a class last night. Somebody was talking about painful wrists, especially with working. So
arthritis.
Oh yeah,
Arthritis in hands.
we don't say arthritis.
Okay.
We say occasional aches and discomforts
Okay.
in the wrists. And she also was dealing with some discomfort in her elbow.
Okay.
And also neck discomfort. And so we recommended applying Deep Blue and frankincense. And most times when we're doing classes and we recommend that combo, that Deep Blue and then applying frankincense on top, people get instant response, like instant relief, which is so awesome. And most people that we talk with, they're taking a lot of synthetic medications for pain, which have terrible long-term side effects. And so it's really important that we have access to natural alternatives. Of course, sometimes that over-the-counter is going to be best. And of course, if your doctor's told you to do one thing, absolutely stay using the doctor's recommendation. But if you're looking for natural solutions and you're wanting to try some new things, that Deep Blue and frankincense is a total power combo for discomfort in the joints. Oh, and then also for head tension, even like severe head tension, that one's going to be awesome for. Yeah. Oh, good. Mackenzie does the power combo, the frankincense and the Copaiba power combo. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so yes, I'm just coming over here, Instagram, looking at some of the comments on the phone. Jennifer Rose is sharing that she uses the Deep Blue and frankincense together for her 8-year-old's growing pains. So, of course, with kids, growing pains is definitely a thing, especially at night. So you can certainly apply that combo together to give your kids some relief. Okay, yeah, Corey's definitely used the Deep Blue supplements. Actually, maybe we could talk about Deep Blue, the supplements right now, since we're talking about aches and pains. You want to talk about the vitamins?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Not to put you on the spot.
No, it's fine. But so, daily we have a supplement pack. It's a Lifelong Vitality pack.
If you use the supplements, put a 2 in the comment section. We want to know.
Yeah, there's three bottles in the Lifelong Vitality pack. It's the Microplex VMZ, the Alpha CRS, and the Z Omega. Right, the Microplex VMZ is your vitamins and minerals. It helps supplement anytime you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, and most people aren't. And even if you are, fruits and vegetables are not what they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you need to take in 8 oranges to get the nutritional value that our grandparents had in a single orange. We're talking about 8, like we are literally 8 times as nutrient deficient as our grandparents were. So we have to take vitamins and minerals every day because vitamins and minerals, they are the building blocks for everything that goes down in your body, not just repair and recovery, but also hormone creation, neurotransmitter creation. That means that those vitamins and minerals are required for us to feel good. So if you struggle with anxiousness or low mood, vitamin or mineral deficiency sets the stage for that. It's also important for tissue repair, like digestive repair, detoxification, proper digestion and assimilation of nutrition into our bodies. So it's really important. This is, I would say, the number one factor that's most frequently missed in the medical community is looking at these foundational factors of vitamins and minerals. We have so many people on all these platforms telling us that they use the vitamins. Thank you so much for sharing. Tell me, like, what is, even my mom is on here. Hi, Mom! Telling us she uses the vitamins. If you guys could tell us, like, what is your favorite thing that you've noticed change as you reestablished a more solid foundation using the doTERRA vitamins? Tell me a story. Jen says that LOV was the game changer for her chronic fatigue, digestive issues, and joint discomfort. Awesome, Jen. So happy that you have a tool that's been able to really transform that. I mean, that is like major quality of life changing, right? And when we don't feel comfortable in our own skin, we just can't show up in our life
Right.
as well as and intentionally as we are really meant to while being here on this planet. The next vitamin in here, can I talk about Alpha CRS?
Yeah. So one thing is, if any of you are suffering from chronic fatigue, and you don't already have a doTERRA account, direct message us and we'll hook you up.
Okay, so the next vitamin in here is the Alpha CRS. It's that purple vitamin. You guys, this purple vitamin, the Alpha CRS, it's got all these amazing energy cofactors in here, and it has a lot of natural plant-based herbs that help our body to deal with inflammation in a very natural way so that we aren't living in the state of excessive inflammation. I mean, we just kind of live a life, modern day people live a life of stress, exposed to too much toxins. We're eating genetically modified food, whether we notice it or not. We're being sprayed with pesticides and herbicides, the foods that we're consuming. All these things lead to chronic inflammation. And we have too much inflammation building up in our bodies. We feel like crap. We don't feel good when we have too much inflammation in our systems, and it makes it hard for our bodies to be able to renew each and every night. And so the Alpha CRS is kind of like taking a fire extinguisher to the body, and it sets the stage for natural healing to be able to take place with greater efficiency, which is something I really appreciate as a natural medicine practitioner. And then finally, there's an essential fatty acid complex in there as well, which is your omega-3s, also supporting healthy inflammatory responses and also nourishing the brain. Okay, so we've got lots of awesome testimonials here. Let's go ahead and read some of them. Cherise, hey girl. She says that she suffered from fatigue because of lupus, and the supplements have given her back the energy she needs to keep up with her kids. Cherise, honey, that's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. I so appreciate that.
Come to Cebu with us, Cherise.
Come to Cebu! Let's do it, girl!
Either one's fine.
Susan's joining us. Ron, hey Ron. And then Sharon, hi. She says, since using Lifelong Vitality, let's see, I can't see that. Since using Lifelong Vitality, I don't feel like going back to bed when I get up in the morning. No more tiredness. Hell yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
That's so awesome. Yeah. I mean, we just talked to a girl yesterday that said, like, she is always energized now. It's just so awesome. Love to hear that.
Yeah, she said she's woke even when she's asleep.
I didn't think I could pull off saying that.
Yeah. That's a direct quote.
Yeah. Say it again.
I'm woke even when I'm asleep. I'm woke.
Okay. All right, cool. Oops, let's see. Next, we'll go ahead and, okay, wait, this is new. I'm going to let you keep talking. Let me get rid of that. Thank you for sharing, Sharon.
Next we'll talk about...
Oh, wait, last thing. Janelle says she has better immune system with the vitamins. I used to get sick every other month, and she has more sustained energy. She used to run to the coffee shop to help her through her day. Lifelong Vitality Pack saves the money because it's not going to the coffee shop anymore.
Right.
And those coffee shop prices are like, they get expensive, right?
All right, so in reference to that comment, I've heard people say how do you take pills every day? You have to take that every day, and I've heard someone say before, well, you're going to take pills either way, right? So either you're going to take pills when you get sick, or you're going to take pills to prevent you from getting sick. I would rather be proactive and take the pills early. Yeah,
I mean, but so many people wait until they feel bad. So, I mean, if you wait and that's you right now, you're just not feeling all that awesome, it's a great time to go ahead and start trying out the vitamins and some of these basics.
Right, so if you feel bad, we can help you feel better. If you feel good, we can still help you feel better.
Yeah, even better. Right. Can you imagine?
We can feel you better. Make you feel better.
Okay, the next oil we're going to talk about is lemon. You guys, I cannot live without my lemon. Lemon oil is so awesome for balancing pH in the body. It's a natural detoxifier. I just spent all day yesterday from 9 to 4 to 4:30. I need to make sure I count that extra 30 minutes. It was a long seminar all about neuroinflammation and brain health. You guys, detoxification is something we have to proactively go after, like in our day-to-day life. Because again, we're exposed to so many toxins in the modern day living. In 2018, we're living in an environment that's totally different than the environment that even our parents grew up in. And these toxins, they cause major health challenges for us as we, go on in our life. And so something as simple as lemon oil in your water, enjoying it and sipping it throughout the day, all you need is a drop per glass. And it's so delicious. Technically, we could be better if we could mix it, but.
Right. So 1 drop per glass, 250 drops in each bottle. What's this, $20?
Lemon is $10.
Lemon is, $10. So that is 4 cents per drop.
Super cost effective.
Super cost effective. Again, I just came back from the Philippines. There's pollution everywhere. There's traffic everywhere. There's toxins flying around in the air. People are walking around with masks. So a couple ways that we could help our Filipino people is you put breathe oil on your mask, and then when you drink water, drink lemon oil, and that will help you with the whole detoxification system.
Absolutely. And if you deal with any stomach discomfort, you could just do a drop of lemon oil along with Digestin to help harmonize the pH and purify the gut. Also, citrus oil helps your body to renew a really powerful antioxidant called glutathione, and that's what also helps to preserve your skin, keeping it nice and healthy and preserving those cells so that you don't end up with, damaged skin too young in your life. So lemon is naturally anti-aging as well. Also, it's a great mood enhancer. It's nice. We have lemon diffusing in here, along with Breathe now, because we added Breathe, and the combo is really nice. But if somebody comes home from school and they're in a bad mood, you can diffuse lemon oil to help change the mood in the home and help everybody to feel more happy. Look, babe, Mark Maison popped on. Is that your friend?
Oh, yeah.
You have more friends on here popping on than me.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends. Hey, Mark.
Okay, and then we'll talk about peppermint next. Did we talk about peppermint?
I'm not sure if we talked about it at the beginning. I think we talked about Breathe first, when we usually start with peppermint.
Love peppermint, you guys. It's so, oops, you guys can't see it. There you go. Peppermint is so wonderful for opening up those sinuses.
Right, so this is honestly my first time doing an essential oil class online, and it's a bit different. It's good that it's 2 of us here, but experiencing the oils and getting them on your body, in the air is really really transformational. So if any of you around here, any of you online or any of these sites want us to do an essential oil class, direct message us and we'll talk to you.
We would love to. And also, again, at the end of the month, Evan's going to be in Cebu as well as Manila. And we have beautiful hotels that we are set up in so that we have like a meeting room so that we can host classes and really give you the opportunity to be able to try the oils. And we just invite you to come and experience the oils. There is no obligation to buy anything. We genuinely are coming over to the Philippines every 6 weeks to be stewards of this message, to be stewards of the oils, and just give people the experience and let you know that there are alternatives available to you and your family to make major changes.
I'll be at the Radisson Blu in Cebu on May 27th and 28th, and then I'll be at the Peninsula in Manila on May 29th, 30th, and 31st. I have classes all those days. But direct message me if you want to meet for a one-on-one outside our class time.
Yeah.
Or if you want an invitation of the class, I have those also.
Yeah, we just would love to just invite all of you guys to be able to attend there in the Philippines. We're
just
excited.
To experience the oils, at least.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so Sharon is actually sharing. Sharon, I'm featuring you on our recording here. You've got you're going to be famous here. Sharon says peppermint helps keep you awake when you're doing long driving trips, which is so true. Oh my God, I love that.
It will also help freshen the air in the car when you're driving a long time.
Especially if you're driving with a lot of people. That's a good one.
Especially driving with a lot of men.
Okay, so peppermint's going to be good for head tension. It's also going to soothe your gut. So if you don't have Digestin, you just have peppermint with you, you can certainly use the peppermint. It'll give you that soothing sensation. Also, it's wonderful for hot flushes or hot flashes. So if you're somebody that's experiencing that, you're gonna want to carry that peppermint with you because it gives instant relief. Like right now, I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm getting a little bit hot, and so I just put it on my neck right now, and I'm feeling the cooling sensation. It's so awesome. Also, you can be using the peppermint if somebody's not feeling well and their body temperature is up, and that might be freaking you out. You could be doing peppermint either on the bottoms of the feet or down the spine to help the body come back to a healthy body temperature. And then also, if that is due to the body fighting an infection, you have a little bit of extra infection fighting support with the peppermint. Stevie's on here. Hey, Stevie.
Also, I mean, the peppermint is really good for head tension. So if you...
Yeah. Or motion sickness. Janelle just reminded us. Motion
Right.
sickness, also really great. And then finally, okay, we should talk about On Guard or Melaleuca.
On Guard is the last one.
Go
But-
for it. I got some more Melaleuca. Go ahead.
Really?
You go.
Okay, so On Guard is immune support. On the trip to the Philippines is 13 hours if it's a direct flight. I took indirect flights, and it took me like 19 hours to get there, 25 hours to get back. That's a lot of different planes, a lot of recirculated air, a lot of germs flying around, and sickness. So the On Guard helped keep me safe. Right, so I put it a couple drops under my tongue every time I changed planes, every time we took off, every time I could think about it. I would put the On Guard on. I just heard yesterday someone said that she took 8 flights. I don't know why she took 8 flights in a row, but she did that. She went all around Asia, and she would spray On Guard on her seat before she got on, and then on the tray thing. Just to make sure her area for her and her kids was all good. And none of her kids got sick.
She traveled
on
with
that
4
trip.
kids. I
Yeah.
loved that story. I was like, wait, did you just say you
Yeah.
flew to 8 different planes?
8 different flights to all countries all around East Asia, Far East Asia.
Yeah. And nobody got sick because she was disinfecting with On Guard, which is so awesome.
Right, so this is again our plug. If
Hey, Feven.
if you're feeling sick, or you feel some sort of like some immune stuff come up, you could use the On Guard. But proactively, if you feel like you're going into an environment where a lot of people are sick, then you could use it. Like if you have to go to your family's house and everyone's sick, you can use that in advance.
So if you have kids, I know we have a lot of moms watching, On Guard on the bottoms of the feet is a great way to support their immune system every day, including yourself. Like if you work in an environment where it's a lot of people sharing airspace, you could be applying the On Guard on the bottoms of your feet as well. I actually really like to do On Guard with hot water and honey as well. And it tastes really good when you combine it with lavender. So that's actually something I really enjoy doing at night as well. And also with On Guard, I was just going to share. A little off-label tip. If you're somebody that wakes up between the hours of 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., if you're waking up like that during that time, that can be connected to blood sugar imbalance. And what I love about On Guard is it has cinnamon oil in it. So it helps you if you're dealing with that and there's a blood sugar component to that, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. wake up. Frankincense will help On Guard oil, because of the cinnamon, helps to regulate blood sugar before bed. So for me, I'm really prone to hypoglycemia. I totally will wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. It's like a pattern of mine. But if I do the lavender and frankincense in my hot water and with honey at night, it's fantastic, and I will sleep through the night. So great. Hey, Chris.
Right.
What was everyone you saying?
Oh, no. I mean, well, I read a book about
Hey,
sleep.
Chris.
I read a book about sleep, and they were saying not to eat sugar right before you go to bed, because when the sugar drop can be so severe that it jolts you back awake in the middle of the night. And On Guard helps modulate the sugar, so it could help you not maybe have that spike and then that big drop. Just by it helps with sugar addiction if that's an issue.
Yeah, definitely. And it's quite lovely, the taste. Mackenzie is talking about how she diffused On Guard in her home when she was living in a moldy home. Frankincense is great for interacting with any spores or yucky things in the air that don't belong, that you don't really want to be breathing. So On Guard will actually interface with some of that stuff and help to kill it off. So Mackenzie, thank you so much for sharing. That's like such an awesome thing, especially here in the Bay Area where a lot of people are living with that in their air and they're unaware. You can diffuse On Guard and just work on purifying the airspace. It's fantastic.
Right.
And then our last oil is Melaleuca.
Okay.
I love Melaleuca, you guys. It's fantastic for immune support. If you have any type of ear discomfort, you can do a drop of Melaleuca behind the ear. Oils don't go in your ears, guys. Never, ever, ever. So you could do a drop behind your ear if you have ear discomfort. You can also do a drop of Melaleuca and On Guard together, one drop each. Apply it over your throat. If you're starting to feel some yucky immune challenges coming on, you know how you can sometimes feel it in your throat. Wake up in the middle of the night. If you wake up and you feel that, a drop each right over the throat is awesome. My favorite off-label use of Melaleuca is a zit zapper. It works way better than toothpaste or any of those synthetic things that you have available on the market. You can just do a drop like this. You don't even need a full drop. And then you can dab on wherever it is that you have the blemish. It's fantastic to use at night. And then also there's tons of studies that have been done on the effectiveness of Melaleuca and purifying your gums. So this is really good to do a drop of this in a little bit of coconut oil, and you could actually swish that around your mouth every night. Do it for 3 to 5 minutes. If all you can do it is 3 to 5 minutes, it's called oil pulling. Spit that out into a trash can. It'll totally start to transform your oral health. It's freaking fantastic. If you guys have any last questions, thank you. She loves the cup, honey.
The cup.
We debated over these cups. I'm not kidding. For like 15 minutes in Target. I'm so excited somebody noticed.
Oh, they're what are they called? Hearth and Stone?
Hearth and Hand.
Hearth and Hand.
You just like made my life,
Magnolia?
Amanda. Thank you.
Okay, so one thing that you could use the Melaleuca for the guys in the gyms, all the fungal stuff, athlete's foot, ringworm, staph, all that stuff.
Say that stuff.
Oh, oops.
So any type of skin
issues.
Kind
of skin issue or fungus. I can't say fungus.
Fungal challenge.
Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, if you have fungally challenged skin.
Stuff gets spread in gyms really easy. Skin stuff gets spread in gyms really easy. And so carrying Melaleuca in your gym bag is a freaking good idea. Yeah, so the black belt at my gym had a brand new tattoo, the full sleeve, and he had some new work done on it. And he started to have some bumps. And he didn't know what the bumps were. He had rolled around in jiu-jitsu, and he didn't know what the bumps were. So we put Melaleuca on the bumps went away, and we never had to figure out what the bumps were. So if you have, can we say bumps? If I like it.
That you want to go away, use Melaleuca.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, Mandy, Christina, what's up? So, Fivon actually asked a great question. She said, can you use oils on pets? So it depends on your pet, and it depends on the oil. So the short answer is yes, but really, I recommend that you get your hands on a book by a vet that I really love. We have it. We actually use it. It's called Spoil Your Pet. S-P-O-I-L, Spoil Your Pet. It's a wonderful book. You can get it on Amazon. It's written by a veterinarian. I don't give advice on how to use oils for animals because I am not a veterinarian. So I recommend that book for sure. We certainly use oils on our cats. I have so many friends that have shared freaking phenomenal stories about how these oils have transformed their pets' lives. But they were using resources like Spoil Your Pet. So Fivon, girl, I love that you're thinking about using them with your pets. Just get your hands on that book. It's awesome. They have a fantastic recipe book. They have fantastic explanations. I think that's one of the best oils for books for pets that I've come across when it comes to using it with oils. I think that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay. You guys, if you're watching the recording and you didn't get to catch us live, oh, Mandy, I know, Mandy, I remember you telling me she uses frankincense for her fur baby. If you want to share how it helped, we would love to hear. If you don't want to share it in private, that's okay too. Becky, thank you, honey. You guys, if you have any questions and you're watching the recording, post them. We will be watching the thread. For those of you that are catching this in our Facebook event group, we are going to have this video live for the next 7 days, and then we're taking everything down because the events like naturally delete everything. So make sure you catch the recording. If you want to invite somebody into the group so they can look at all the posts that we had from the past week, you can invite them to check out the posts, the education, the Facebook Live. We would love to, make that available to you. It is not a private group by any means. And so other than that, I think we're good. We look forward to doing this again with you guys. We're going to be doing one on hormones soon, gut health, male hormones, female hormones.
Again, I'll be in the Philippines May 27th and 28th in Cebu, 29th, 30th, and 31st in Manila. If you're there and you want to meet, direct message.
Awesome. All right. And if you guys are on Instagram, you can follow me at Dr. Melissa Esquera. I do daily education posts for free. We are all about empowering you guys with information because we really believe that that is how we're going to be able to experience the shift and change that's needed in our healthcare system. Lots of love to you guys. So excited to be doing this with you. Hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so wait, that's 1, 2, and...